begin, seated tall and supremely still. Close the eyes, bring the attention inward. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything we need is already within. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to bring the divine attention to the self. Imagine you are everywhere. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your mind in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice through our senses. Let's come to standing. So before we begin, I'll recite the mantra for purification to purify the space, the ground, and all the psychic channels within. You may just listen and you have the intention in your mind or the purpose, and you derive all the benefits as though you were chanting the words themselves. If you know it, of course, you can chant along. Om Pavitraha Pavitrawa Sawa Vashtanga Topiwa Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Pihantraha Sjivi. Release the arms. Let's stand with our feet 10 inches apart. We'll start with charging breathing to bring the earth's energy right up through the body. Bring the arms up high, with the palms facing in. As I count to 8, you're drawing the breath all the way up from the soles of your feet right up to the fingertips. Bring the energy up with it. Hold the attention and the breath at the fingertips for count to 6. On the exhale, the breath leads all the way back down. On the exhale, back down to the ground. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding at the fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale all the way back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Visualize the healing energy, move the charging energy moving up. Inhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it at the fingertips, all the attention there. 4, 5, 6. Down. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Holding at the fingertips. Exhale down. Bring the arms down now. Let's continue with the exercises. Roll the head in circles. Try to move in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and constant. And as a result, the body will move with ease and grace and fluidity. Trying to keep the mindset the same all throughout the practice. Undisturbed, unrattled, and calm. And switch directions. Shoulders down away from the ears. Keep the throat open to allow the passage for the breath to remain open as possible. Good. Now inhale, sweep the arms up and down. Up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more, up, down. Inhale, bring the arms straight up. Exhale, pull down. Now extend forward and retract. Nice, deep, sharp breaths. Exhales to oxygenate the blood. Swing the arms. Try to get the arms behind the ears. Now across the chest, cross your arms, squeeze tightly, throw the arms back, alternate across each time. One more on each side, and release. Bring the arms up over the head now, lower the body down on the exhale. Now from here, we're going to come into squats. Extend the arms straight up and squat. You can come down as far as you feel comfortable. So if it's only here, then do it according to your condition. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, in the squat. One more. Right back up. Bring the elbows out to the side, the height of the shoulders, twist from side to side. And back to face forward. Next one is a 4-part movement. Inhale, we sweep the arms up. Exhale, come down into squat again. Inhale, straight back up. Exhale, bring the arms back down, circle them down. So let's try together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, out, 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 down, in, out, up, down, in, up, in, out. Last time. In, out, in, out. Good. Arms out in front now. This is starting position on the exhale. Inhale, circle around. Exhale, pull in and punch back out right away. Okay, so let's begin. Now drop the arms down by the sides. It's the same exercise except it's a circle and a quarter. So you start with the arms down, the exhale, inhale. Circle around to the height of the shoulders, exhale. Pull in and drop the arms right away. Let's begin. Last time. And down. Next one is a side bend. Left arm up on an inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale to left. Let's continue. One more on each side. And conclude, bring the arm down. Same exercise almost, except that you're holding on the in-breath for this one. Inhale, left arm up. Hold the breath, come into your bend. Exhale, back. Inhale, right arm up. Bend to the left, hold the breath. And release. Exhale. Continue, inhale. Hold, bend. Exhale, inhale, right arm up, bend to the left, hold, exhale, left arm up, bend, bend, release, right arm up, bend, release, left, bend to the right, release, right arm, bend, release, left arm up, bend, release, right arm, bend, and release, left arm, and down, release, right arm, and bend, release, left arm, bend to the right, exhale, right arm, inhale, bend, release, inhale, bend to the right, release, right arm, bend to the left, release, let's do one more, left arm up, bend to the right, release, right arm up, bend to the left, and release. Good. We're going to come down onto our hands and knees now. Hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips, cat-cow. On an inhale, roll the shoulders back, press the chest forward, belly down, exhale. Round the back, imagine trying to push the heart up between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Spread the sit bones wide. Exhale, pull them in towards the points underneath, towards the navel. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the shoulders forward, but deflate the chest. Push it right up between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming to child's pose for a moment. Seat on the heels, forehead down. Breathe in. Exhale, relax. Next one, inhale. We're going to come up into high cat, rounding the back. Exhale. Hips between the hands, chest forward, head back. You can come down lower if you need to. Move according to your condition. Okay, so inhale, back up. Exhale, seat back onto the feet. Child's pose. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, high cat. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward, cobra. Chest forward, head back. Inhale, up. High cat. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, up. Forward. Exhale. Inhale. High cat. Exhale, flatten out. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back up. Chin in the chest. Exhale, seat back. Stretch out the spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. And back. Exhale. Two more. Inhale, up. And forward, press into the hands, press hips into the ground, inhale, back up, exhale, back. One last time, inhale, up, exhale, forward, press the hips down, inhale, back up, exhale, back. Take a deep breath in here, exhale, soften. Next one, same idea, except we're holding on the cobra. On an inhale, we're going to come up into high cat or neutral back. Hold the breath, press hips down, come to cobra. And then exhale all the way back. Let's do it with me now. Inhale, forward, press hips, cobra, hold the breath. Exhale, push into the ground, send the seat back. Inhale, come forward, in through table and then into cobra, holding it. And exhale back. Inhale, come forward all the way. Press the hips between the hands, cobra. Make sure you're not locking the elbows. Exhale back. Keep the neck long. Come forward, inhale. Right through into cobra. Chest forward, shoulders back. And shoulders down and back down. Come forward, inhale. Cobra. And back. And coming up, inhale. Cobra. And back. Inhale. And according to your condition, make your transition slow into cobra, then hold it. And back. And last one, come up. Cobra. And back. Breathe in. Breathe out, relax. Now come forward onto the belly and roll over onto your back. Take a moment here, breathe in. Exhale, relax, remove all fatigue. Remember, it's just as important to recharge the body through these relaxation breaths as it is to charge the body through the postures. Now, next exercise, extend the arms and legs, so much so that the chest lifts up off the ground a little bit, and maybe even parts of the legs. Exhale, tuck. Pulling these in towards the chest, forehead towards the knees. Inhale, extend, and tuck. Bring forehead up to meet the knees. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lengthen as much as you can. Feel the navel lengthening, hollowing out. Exhale. Inhale. And tuck. Exhale. Inhale. And tuck. Inhale. And tuck. Make yourself as small as possible. Inhale. And tuck. Inhale. Tuck. Inhale. And tuck. And last one. Inhale, stretch. And tuck. And release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Similar exercise. Extend the arms and legs on the inhale. This time hold the breath as you tuck. Press the thighs into the abdomen. And release, exhale. Do it with me now. Inhale, stretch. And tuck, hold the breath. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Tuck. Press the thighs into the abdomen. Squeeze tightly. Exhale, release. Inhale. And hold. Tuck. Exhale. Inhale. Tuck. Exhale. Inhale. And tuck. Exhale. Inhale, reach out. And then tuck. Exhale. Inhale, reach out. exhale, last time. Inhale, push up through the heels, extend to the fingertips, hold the breath and tuck. Exhale, release. Breathe in. Exhale, flop, relax. Good. Press the hands down to the mat, swing the legs up, and then come to seated position. Press the ankles and come to standing. So now we'll do some sun salutations to further warm up the body and to make the spine supple and strong through the movements, different movements. Bring the hands to the heart, close the eyes, remembering that better than practice and even better than meditation is to renounce all the fruits of the practice. Dedicate them to all living beings so they too may benefit. Let's move together as one to stay in that collective mind. Reach the arms up over the head. And then come down into forward bend. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring your hands on the ground. Your armpits are right by the knees. Then the right foot comes back, knee down, drop the hip, and lift the chest. Come into high plank. Lower down knees, chest, and chin. Turn the hands out a little bit to keep the elbows in close to the body. Then hold your hands, drag the body through between your arms into cobra. Roll over the toes, push into the roots of your toes, the heels back, back into downward facing dog. Then the right foot steps forward to the hands. If it doesn't make it there, you can lower the back knee to make it easier and just use your right hand to assist the foot forward. Then bring the feet together, press the body to the thighs, push the legs back, head down. Come all the way up to standing. Hands back to the heart. Don't worry about the breath moving away or breathing away. That allows the body to move fluidly. Bring the body down. Left foot back. Keep the breath moving evenly. Back into high plank. Lower down. And this will bring fluidity and grace to the movements. Come into cobra. Roll back over the toes, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward to the hands. Right foot joins, bounce the legs. Come all the way to standing. Hands back to the heart. Feel the whole body lengthening as you bring your arms up, hips forward, chest high, and then come right down. Spine long, head reaching towards the ground. Right foot back. Lower the seat, stretch the front of the body, come into plank, then lower down. Glide through between your arms and retreat. Right foot steps forward to the hands. Left foot follows. Bow to the legs, zone humbleness. Come all the way up, standing salute. Make every move look like an offering and feel like an offering. Hands to the heart. Reach up. Go down. To make it feel like an offering, just offer the best of your efforts and abilities. Left foot back. Come into plank. Lower down. Glide forward. Arch the back. Roll back, downward facing dog. Melt the heart. Left foot steps. Right foot forward. Come up. Return home. Reach up again. Go down. Right foot leads into the lunge. Come into plank. Lower down, pretend you're the witness, watching the body moving, watching the reactions and the emotions as well. Right foot forward. Pretend you're the eternal observer. Take the body down onto the thighs, head down, come up, return home. Left side. Go down, left foot back, and into plank. Keep moving so that it looks like you're doing a dance. Connect the movements seamlessly. Left foot steps. Right foot follows. Come up. Back home. Up again. foot back into the plank and down. Glide between the arms and retreat. Right foot steps, left foot joins. Come up to standing, return home. Last time to complete the cycle, reach up and back, go down. Left foot back. And feet together in plank, lower down. Come forward and up. And push all the way back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps. Right foot follows. Come up to standing. Bring the hands back to the heart. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Imagine letting go of all attachments and all to the results and all expectations. Release the arms. We're going to come down into forward fold now. Bend the knees. You can bring your chest onto your thighs. You can take hold of your opposite elbows behind the knees and hug the body tightly to the legs. Try not to lose connection of the chest and the belly with your thighs. If you're more flexible, use the body to push the legs straight back so the leg hips come over the heels, and then drag the arms further down the backs of the legs. Try to bring your forehead right against the shins if your legs are straight. If you need to, you keep your knees bent so that you can keep again the connection of the body with the thighs. Imagine the chest moving beyond the knees and the head coming to rest right on top of the feet. Now bring the hands down onto the ground, step the legs back and come down onto the belly. Flatten out the toes, raise the right leg, extend the toes further back and then place them back down in the new position. Same with the left leg, extend back, feel the thigh lengthen from hips all the way to the toes and plant the tops of the feet down. Now slide the elbows forward, elbows under the shoulders, anchor down through the arms, the hips and the whole lower body. In fact, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, push the chest forward as the shoulders press back and open wide through the heart. This is called Sphinx Pose. So try to remain as still as possible, like a statue made of stone. All the while, you're trying to bring the chest further forward, away from the seat. If you can, you push into the hands, lift the elbows up off the mat. Start to curve the spine so it looks like a C shape. Bring the head back. If this feels okay, move your hands in a little bit further and come up higher. Keep the hips on the ground. Extend the toes back. Again, if you want to move the hands closer in, come up higher. Try to move the legs together so the inner feet join together. One last time, if you're feeling still okay, you want to move your hands even closer, right beside the hips. Come up. Now tuck the chin in, bend the toes under, and push back into downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. If your stance is too short, however, you walk your hands back out. Try to get the arms as long as possible so you get full extension. Then just bounce a little bit through the chest. Try to get the chest towards the ground. Line in the back softens. If you can, touch the forehead right down onto the ground, or maybe even the top or the back of the head. Couple more breaths. Push the thighs and the shins back. And move the chest towards the chin so the navel holds out. Exhale, soften again. Look to the hands, and we're going to bring the left foot forward between the hands. So get there which way you need to. Use your hand if you need to assist the foot forward. Back knee comes down. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, drop the seat forward. Slide your thumbs back behind the body so they meet at the spine, and then drag the hands down onto the seat. Use the hands to scoop the tail under and lift the rib basket up a little bit more. Open up the chest. Imagine trying to get the elbows to meet behind the back. As you exhale, try to bring your seat further forward and down. Use your fingertips to press the body back upright. Bring the arms up. If you can, join hands together, interlace the fingers, index fingers come to point. Rock the shoulders up and down, back and forth. So you can pull them back behind the ears a little bit. Keep your arms straight, right by the ears. And then open up into Kapyasana, crescent moon. Keep visualizing the shape in your mind and try to make your body realize that image. Inhale, lift through the chest. Press into the front knee, come more upright. So your hips are a little bit further up over the hips. Look to the right, extend the arms out to the side, or your chest looks to the right. Your gaze is over the front hand, Sukha Virabhadrasana, easy warrior 2. Level arms here. And then keep the length in your arms as you tip forward, the left hand down, the right arm comes up. Turn the chest to the right, pull the right hip back. Try to get the right arm back as far as you can, so you feel the shoulder blades squeezing towards one another, the chest widening. Good. We're going to come back up into high plank, warrior, then turn to the front. Raise the right arm up. Exhale, bring the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Bend the toes under and take your left hand if you can. Lean back a little if you need to bring your hand on the heel. And then turn towards the left. Inhale, come up higher, pull the left hip back. Exhale, turn the chest a little bit more to the left. If you can see if you can keep pressing into heel or move it in if you need to. The hands a little bit, drop the hip forward. Turn the chest fully to the side. Keep pressing back to the heels for the roots of your toes of the right foot. Good. Release the left arm. Inhale, sweep it back up. Bring it forward. Now come upright again into more upright genuflect. Right arm up, a little bit of a deeper twist this time. Turn the body. Elbows the outside of the right knee, left hand onto the right hand, left palm onto the right palm. Inhale, push the left hand down to the right, raise the body up so the body's higher or the same height of the thigh, and then start to turn the body towards the sky so the chest faces up. Keep pulling the left hip back, the head forward on the inhale, exhale, turn a little bit more. Your chest should be right behind the thumbs in the full expression of the pose, not by the shoulder. If that happens, keep pushing the left hand down to the right and raise the body up higher. One more breath, pull the left hip back, head forward, exhale, try to get your left shoulder to come all the way back. And come back out. Return to easy warrior 2. And circle the hands down to the ground. Hips and shoulders forward. Slide the left foot forward a little bit more. Bend the toes under and just rock back and forth. Trying to sink down through the seat as you move back and forth. And then eventually settle into the pose. Bring the right knee down. Press back to the left heel and then flatten up the foot. If your shoulders are lower than the knee, you can bring the right forearm down and the left forearm as well. They come to the inside of the foot. Move the left foot out as much as you need to so the knee doesn't come away from the shoulder. If you're very flexible, you come down onto the chest, right down onto the ground. And push the back of the left arm against the foot. Keep very still like a lizard. Imagine you're a lizard sunning itself on the earth. Fix the gaze steadily. Look at a point and try not to move your gaze. One more breath. Telescope the chest forward, lengthen through the right toes. Exhale, sink again through the hips. Imagine you have a big weight resting right on top of your seat, flattening you out. Then we're going to come back onto the hands. Pull the hips back so it's over the back knee, and left foot comes down behind the knee. Left knee, inhale, modified side plank. And then sweep the left arm overhead. Now you can stay here, try to arc the body away from the ground. If you want, you can pressing into the right hand and just slip the right foot underneath the left. Make the body look like a rainbow. Press the hips forward. Curve the upper side of the body. If you want, you can bring the left leg up. Maybe even bend the knee, bring the toes back. So make interesting and creative shapes with the body. Picture it in your mind. And then release the right, left foot back down, come back into plank, lower down onto the knees, and then the chest. Press into the hands, right back into cobra. Now imagine you're the cobra. Pull the shoulders back like the wings beside the head. Take the head back towards the seat. Be supreme and mighty in a pose, and strong and graceful, just like the cobra. Back into down facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Now bring the right foot to the hands. Lower the knee down on the back leg. Lift up the chest. Slide your thumbs back to meet at the spine, and again. Pull the hands down. As you do so, just drag the tail down and under and keep the heart lifted. Bring the head back. Lose yourself in the sensations. Use the hands to press the body back upright. Arms up. Try not to bend the elbows. So think the shape of a crescent moon doesn't have any discontinuities in its line and its curve. So try to realize that with your own body. Take the arms back, copy asana. Ideally the seat and the heel should be together. The right heel. Lift the heart. Bring the arms back up, body back up. Press into the front knee. Sukha Virabhadrasana. Turn to the left. Arms out. Strong, true lines. And then Sukha Trikonasana. Right hand down, left arm all the way up and back. Turn the chest fully sideways. Make sure your fingers are not lazy. Keep extending through the fingertips. Activate everything. And then coming back upright. Turn forward. Inhale, left arm up. And then bring the hands to the outside of the right knee. Bend the toes under. Right hand to the left foot. And then see if you can drop the seat forward. So be mindful as you do this. Keep lifting up out of the hips. Move your hands in if you need to, so don't hurt your shoulder. Okay, move mindfully. And then keep pressing against the outside of the knee, the inside of the leg or the heel, whatever you've got. And turn your chest more to the right. Look towards the back foot. As you exhale, you can continue to sink your seat forward. Turn a little bit more. And then slide your right arm back. Inhale, sweep it back up. Come back upright. A little bit deeper twist now. Left arm up. And turn your body so the elbow comes to the outside of the right leg. Right hand on the left hand. Inhale, lift the body up. So you want to have your body up over the thighs so that you have more room to spin. Press the hands together and keep pushing the chest, send the chest towards the thumbs. And slowly bring the right shoulder back, the chest opens to the ceiling. Inhale, move the right hip back, extend through the head. Exhale, turn a little bit more. So you're trying to take all the wrinkles out of the right side of the body as well. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Then the exhale, come all the way back, easy warrior 2. Arms out to the side, and then circle the hands down to the ground, hips and shoulders forward. Make ready for lizard. Back and forth movement until the hips can come down as low as possible. Press back the left heel, drop the left knee down, flatten out the toes. Come down onto forearms if that's appropriate, or stay on your hands. Keep the back straight. Keep telescoping the chest forward. Keep the right knee close to the shoulder. If you're very flexible, again, come down as low as you can until the chest is eventually right on the ground. Gaze to a point in front. Still the body. Then the mind goes quiet. Make sure the right hip is not too high. Just keep on curling the tail under. Point the right sit bone towards the ground as opposed to the side or up. Okay, we're to exit the pose. In the exhale, come back onto the hands if you're on the forearms. Scoot your left knee in and bring the right foot back behind the knee. Open up to the right arm up and then over the head. Just curve the upper side of the body. You can stay here or keep pressing into your left hand and slip your left foot underneath the right. Keep the body, the chest up, the hips up. And if you want, raise the right leg, maybe even bend the knee, bring the toe back, and just try to stretch the whole front of the body. Return, right foot to the ground, back into plank, lower the knees down. Draw the seats back behind the heels, breathe in, breathe out. And then roll your way up, right arm up. Sukha Gomukhasana. You can just continue to sit on your heels, or if you're more flexible, you can separate your feet and sit between the heels. Right arm up, elbow right beside the head, and then just allow the right hand to come down the center of the back. Push the left hand up into the elbow to get it up higher and push it further back behind the head. Now push into the back of the heart, lift yourself up from behind. Try not to drop the body back into the hips. If you're more flexible, left arm can come down, snake itself up the back, and join the fingers into a lock if you can. Keep pushing into the back of the heart, keep lifting up. Raise the head if you like. Exhale, drop the shoulders down and sink more weight down into the ground or on your heels through the seat. Tuck the chin in, bring the right elbow down and release. Just drop your shoulders up and down a few times, move your head as you need to. And then other arm, left arm up. Eye the elbow turning to face behind, so rotate the arm bone in, and then take the hand back behind the body. Use your right hand to guide the elbow further up and further back. Use the hands again to pull the body up from behind. And if you want, right arm comes down, roll head to shoulder, forward and lean forward. Slide your hand up the back and try to find the other hand. Don't force it. Try to be aware of your limits at all times. Don't bring the body into a place of pain. This is not what you want to offer up anybody. Lift up through the heart. Stretch for the body. Exhale. Pull the shoulders down until the neck stays long. Ground through the seat. And release. Good. So come forward onto your hands and knees. Bend the toes under. And leave the seat. Walk hands towards the body and roll your way up. Just do one balance pose. Little dancer. Plant the left foot down. Push the toes, the edges of feet, the heels into the mat. Raise the left arm up. And then bring the right knee up. Take hold of the ankle and then pull on the foot so the knee comes beside the other one. It's pointing straight down. You can stay here. This is where you find the balance. If you want to go further, soften the standing leg a little bit. Left leg, tip forward, push the foot into the hands, and then you can start to push the left knee back again. Try to keep your heart raised. Try to get your thigh to the same level as to the level with the ground. And then keep making sure that you're not looking down. Your chest and your gaze is always forward. Pull the foot up higher if you can. Find the steadiness. Whatever happens, remain unconcerned, unbothered, and unjudging. If it doesn't go the way you want. Slowly come out of pose by pulling heel towards the seat. Come back upright and release. Take a moment, ground down to both feet. Breathe in. Breathe out, let go of any negative emotions or reactions that happen to occur. And let it go. Come on the other foot. Right arm up. Left knee up. Take hold of the ankle and then pull on the foot so the thigh just comes down vertical. Stay here if you like, or start to move into a fuller dancer, full expression of the pose. Bend the standing leg, pull the foot out away from the body. And then you can start to straighten out again the standing leg. So if you engage your muscles below and above the knee, you don't have to lock the knee. Point the toe, pull the foot up higher, chest and gaze is forward. Make way to come out, pull the foot towards the seat, come up straight, release. Breathe in, breathe out. Now hinge forward the hips, come down, ragdoll for a moment, breathe in, exhale, just imagine you're throwing the fatigue out of the body. Lower the seat down and bring the left leg forward. I'll split this way so you can see. Take the right foot in the right hand and just circle it around a bit in its joint. Loosen up the hip. Next part is optional. You lean back, push the knee into the shoulder, and turn the body so that your chest is in front of the leg or like behind the leg. Try to bring that foot on the thigh, and if that's easy, it doesn't strain your knee, you can just pull the foot right into the hip crease, bring your knee down so your foot's in lotus. If this is hurting the knee, if your knee is way up here, then you just can place your heel in front of the body, just at the root. Lift up a little bit so that you can press a foot right against the perineum. Okay? So now coming into twist, options. You can lean forward to the so the chest is on top of the right thigh, swing the right arm around. If your foot's in lotus, you can take hold of the foot, like so. Okay? Otherwise, if you can't quite reach the foot, you can either press your hand into your thigh or just grab your clothing. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lift up to the chest. Exhale, turn to the right. Keep Keep lifting up out of the hips as you turn. Press out through the left heel. Inhale, straighten up. Make sure the body doesn't fall back into the hips as you twist. Sometimes the body starts to shrink back down. Keep the heart lifted. Both sit bones should be flat on the ground as well. In the exhale, come back. Right leg out, left foot in the hand, and just roll the leg in its joint. Again, bring the knee against the shoulder, lean back so that when the heel comes down, it comes close to where it has to be, close to the top of the hip. You don't have to work so hard to get the foot in the lotus. Again, make your modifications as you need to. Turn to the left, chest over the left thigh, left arm reaches around, and then perhaps find the foot. Right hand to the outside of the knee, or again, drop the foot down just in front of the body, and then adjust according to how I instructed the pose before. Inhale, lift up to the chest. Exhale, turn to the left. Use the left arm behind you to support your back. Press your lower back into your arm and lift your body up higher over top of the arm. Breath by breath, move deeper into the pose. Eventually the whole body follows and the twist goes into the shoulders as well. Again, the exhale, release, and then come into hare pose. Come on to sit on your heels, and then just bring your forehead forward so it's right as close in front of the knees as possible. Take hold of the ankles, and then we're going to lift up the hips so that your upper back is high and vertical. Your seat is as high as you can make it. Imagine you're pushing the belly button through the lower back. You try to get right on top of your head. Keep your attention on the space in the eyebrows. Lower the seat down and come up. Inhale, come up higher. Standing on your knees, separate your knees a little bit for balance. Anchor down through the shins. Bend the toes under. Lean back so you can bring your hands onto your heels. Rabbit pose. Push into the heels. If you can, you push the hips forward so that they land on top or in front of the knees a little bit. Lift up the chest, and if you feel comfortable, bring the head all the way back. So the chest is as high, as the highest point as you can make it on the body. If you're very flexible, you can come into camel pose. So you can come up a little bit if you need to, bring hands on your seat, flatten up the toes, lean back again, and bring the right hand down on the right heel, left hand down on the left heel. And again, push your hips forward. A little bit more height through the chest still. And then to break the pose, bring the right hand to the right side of the seat, left hand left side of the seat, push down and into the seat, come back up. Back into child's pose, breathe in, breathe out. And then coming up, swing your legs around in front. Paschimottanasana. Press your thumbs into the thighs, reach forward to the chest, and then bring your chest onto your thighs. You can hug the knees, underneath the knees again. Hold the opposite elbows if you're more flexible. You can get your legs straight on the ground while keeping your body attached to the legs. You can do this as well. push the hands into the roots of your toes and on top of the toes if you like, and pull the body down on the legs. Again, if you have tight hamstrings, you just keep your knees bent so that your body can stay with your thighs. And as you exhale, you just melt more weight to the body into the legs. Imagine all the areas that are tight and you're bringing release to those areas. Keep the attention on the base of the spine. Inhale, keep reaching forward through the chest. Exhale, pour more weight into the legs. Coming up, keep your legs straight, press out to the heels, twist, lean forward a little bit, make sure both sit bones are firmly grounded. Left hand to the outside of the right shin, close to the ankle, right hand behind the back. Inhale, push the lower back in, push the arm into the back. Exhale, turn to the right. Now as you do this, your hips might shift a little bit, your left foot might come further forward. Try to keep the right heel at the same right with the other one, so they're together at all times. One's not from the other. Inhale, keep lengthening upwards before you twist on the exhale. Try to get your chest to face the right, chin over the right shoulder eventually. Return, go to the other side. Lean forward a little bit so the back stays, spine stays long. Really actively push against the left ankle with the right hand and keep pressing your arm into the back and vice versa. Keep your lower back lifted. Try not to lose your neck. Keep the shoulders down. Again, pushing equally through both heels so they stay together. Exhale, release, come onto your back for Shavasana. Open up the legs, ease your way down, try not to make any movements that jar the body into a restless place. Keep the mind, again, always aiming to keep it calm, undisturbed. And continue to cultivate quietness in the mind by keeping the body absolutely still and relaxing everything. With each inhale, imagine you're drinking up all of the love and the energy of those around you who practiced, of your own energy, combining with the love of all beings. Bring it into your heart. As you exhale, flood the whole universe with your love as well. And your gifts. In this way, your practice becomes an offering of love, of goodness, of compassion. For your intent is to share all that with everybody and everything. deep breath in. Exhale, let go of anything that does not serve you. Retain everything that allows you to remain content and feeling fulfilled and loved and peaceful. And then prepare to come back from Shavasana in a way that is extremely gentle and mindful and reverent. Move in a way that doesn't disturb any of the peacefulness that we created. Once you're seated back upright, remain supreme and still. We close with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It means peace, peace, peace. Send it out to all beings and instill it within. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the divine grace within. This concludes our practice. Thank you so very much for joining. Namaste. Have a great day, everybody.